What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's none of my business. It's none of my business.
When he be like,
Smile. Smile. Put a smile on your face. Today is going to be a great day. None of my business. It's none of my business.
For all this bullshit that you bring me, and I done denied you way before this, but God.
What's the deal, man? It's your boy Travantes.
and your girl Brianna.
And welcome back to T and B's Journey.
Yes, welcome back to T and B's Journey. So today we are gonna start part one of our 3-part series. Today we're gonna go over our engagement, some of the things that happened before the wedding, the day before, and also wedding planning. So for starters, we're gonna jump right into the engagement. Tracy's gonna take the lead on this one because I had nothing to do with this part. So I'm gonna let him go ahead.
So, getting engaged to this, it was,
This.
yeah, lady, this beautiful young lady, got a little Brianna going on, got the clips in there. Woo! But nah, man, getting engaged, it was a good ordeal, man. She was actually fussing me out the entire time. Everything was already planned. So I had talked to her mom, talked to her dad first. Spoke with her dad, spoke with her mom, went and picked up the ring. By this time, it's about a month. Brianna was supposed to be coming to see me anyway, at the end of September. Oh, what was it? August. It was the end of August.
It was the weekend of the Future concert in Atlanta.
Yeah, so it was that weekend. So she was like, I'm not coming anymore. Like, you're wasting my time.
I was tired of, we had been dating off and on. We weren't like consistent since 10th grade. I'm gonna be 26. I'm ready to settle down.
It wasn't no pressure. I already knew what I was going to do anyway. But her impatient self.
And we had distance, so of course finding like
too.
the time and the...
Exactly.
Yeah.
It was a lot of stuff that had to work together for everything to work out. But in the end, she made all those threats, still came to Atlanta. So yeah, got dressed, man. Told her we were gonna go take some pictures at this site called the Beltline in Atlanta, man. If you like graffiti and different type of art and stuff, definitely go check it out. It's very dope down there. So we was just down there, me and my cousin Quan. He had the ring. So I'm like, hey man, we're gonna take the pictures, just take pictures, play it off as much as possible. So his crazy self, you trying to do it now? You trying to do it now? I'm like, nah, bro, just hold on, just wait. And then when I finally did it, I'm actually gonna also upload some pictures to show you guys her face. We actually didn't record it, which I wish my cousin would have, but he was taking pictures on my camera, and then he had to give me the ring. It was just too much going on. So he didn't record it, but he did capture some great shots of her face, which I will show you guys. And then all she kept saying was, "Are you kidding me? Is this here?" And I'm talking, it's a pretty good ring now. It's a good ring. And she's talking about, "Are you serious? Like, are you playing with me?" So like the reaction was like, hope she says yes.
Oh yeah, I never actually said yes.
Yeah, she never actually. She just put the was up there like, just smiling the whole time. I'm like, man, what's up? What you gonna do? She's like, oh my gosh, I gotta call my mom. I gotta call Tim.
So I actually never officially said yes.
Man, you better go play with me. She said yeah. You see.
Before you get into that part, I will tell my side of the story. Okay. So yeah, I was waiting on Travantes. I was like, you know what? I had called my sister Erica and I was like, I'm not going down to Atlanta. And she was like, what do you mean? And I was like, I'm not going down. And she was like, you don't need to be playing like that. And she got so heated.
She had knew what was going on as well.
So I'm like, what's the big deal? Like, I'm not going or whatever. But then I had ended up going. Travantes was going to the Future concert or whatever. So it was me and Quan. Mm-hmm. So I'm like mad that night. Because mind you, I was only going to be there for 2 more days. Because I never came to Atlanta that long because I just couldn't. And so I was only gonna be there for 2 more days. So I was like telling Quan, and Trente doesn't even know this happened. This is like just me and Quan talking. And I told him, I was like, when I leave Atlanta, I'm texting Trente when I get on the plane and being like, we're done. And Quan was like, but you want a family and all that. Like, ask Quan, this happened. He was like, you want a family and all that. And like, Quan was brushing me off. Like, he was like, so let me tell you about what happened when I was in college. And I'm just like, I'm like, Quan, what this guy?
Good job, Quan.
So he was telling me,
Quan.
so he was telling me like these full stories, and I was getting so lost. And so I would always go back to, I'm done with him. And then Quan would always go back to, well, at FAMU, and I was just like,
shout out to FAMU, man.
I was like, you know what? Whatever, Quan. So then trying to take them come back, and they're having like the time of their life. So it's just awkward because I didn't like said all this stuff to Quan that I'm done, and Quan just sitting there like.
And Quan never told me, so Quan, I know you can hold a secret, but no, I'm your cousin. I know her because of me, so you gotta let me know.
But it was nothing to let you know. Yeah, it was nothing to let him know because Quan was like, he was like covering it up, but at the time I was just like, whatever. So anyways, the next day Trente was like, oh, go get something to wear for the pictures, make sure you look nice. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I couldn't really find nothing.
That's why she just kind of threw what she had on because she didn't know what was going on.
I didn't know. I was just like, okay, like, I didn't get my nails done. And Trente had texted me because I was like, oh, I should get my nails done, but I don't have time. And Trente was like, yeah, you should get your nails done. And he's always talking about my nails. Like, Trente always talking about my nails. So I was like, I'm not getting them done. Like, I was like, I'm already irritated because I can't give my money back for this ticket. So yeah. So after that, he asked me. I never said yes. I was like, oh my goodness. And so I called, the first person I called.
Hold that. As soon as she put the ring on, guess what she says?
I
wish I
got
would have got my nails done.
And then after that, I called my dad and my mom. And then my dad, his response was, we didn't know if it was gonna happen or not because it took a while. Because I guess, I don't know if they was like, Trente gave them a day or a time, but I hadn't heard from none of my family that morning. And usually my dad calls me every morning, so I guess they was waiting by the phone or whatever. And then Trente got a helicopter. We had did a flight. It was really nice. We had went out that night. And then as soon as I got engaged, like literally the next day I was wedding planning. I was like, oh, remember I was like, we should build a Pinterest wall and all this and that. I wasted no time.
The thing is, like,
I already knew.
Like, for the wedding planning part, get it over with at the beginning. Because he got on my last nerve. She was like, do this and do that and let your guys know it. How many grooms are you going to have? And I'm like, bro, like, chill out. Like, everything will get done. Like, she's like one of those people, like, she has to be in control of everything. She has to know everything that's going on. If she's not a part of the plans, she's going to get an attitude. No. And I'm more of the person that I told everybody what to do. Everybody is grown. Everybody will get everything done. Trust me.
So, when it came to wedding planning, I was literally...
She is angry.
Because, like, I literally planned... I mean, I did have help. And my advice to everybody is, when people ask, give them duties. I did everything. I was like, I want to know exactly what's going on. I don't want everybody to know what's going on. Like, I want some behind the scenes stuff. So literally, like, me and my dad, my mom helped, but my dad, he helped me so much. He would send me to-do lists, and if I didn't have them checked off, he would keep sending the list back to back to back. So the pressure was on me, so I had to put some of the pressure on Trente to be like, hey, we need to get this done or whatever. Cause my dad,
it wasn't nothing I needed to get done.
Cause I was like on it, like every day I would text him, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And Trente just be like, I don't feel like talking about it. So
no,
when
it
you're
wasn't
planning,
like that.
Hold
it
on,
wasn't like that.
So my advice is when you're planning a wedding, just set out a day and an hour or something. Cause if your husband's not, if he doesn't really want to do it, you're just gonna get mad. So set out like a Sunday and be like, from this time to this time, because towards the end we did that. Like, it was like, we're only gonna talk about the wedding once a week. So I would have a whole bunch of stuff to just throw at him, like, this is what I need. And it was kind of it was better because he wasn't trying to hear that every day. As to wedding planning kind of took over my life. Like, every day I was like, I need this done, I need this done. And like I said, I was doing it all on my own. Okay.
But she was just like over the top, like every hour of the hour. She would wake up talking about the wedding, go to sleep talking about the wedding, and wake back up and talk about the wedding. And this was 7 days a week. So I stopped answering text messages at that point. I'm like, bro, I'm not about to keep, I'm not about to keep talking about this wedding 24/7.
Yeah,
I felt like I did my part of getting the ring, set the engagement.
Showing up.
I passed the baton, baby. We running the relay. I passed the baton. The wedding planning should be on the woman from there. Now, she did ask me to do certain things, and I got them.
But all the girls who are really
Shout
like,
out to all my brothers. Forget that. Black. Shout out to my boy Black. Tracy.
Harris.
Go back to high school. Steve, go back to high school. Harris. Travon. My brother Lee. Quan, because he was there through pretty much everything. Like, he saw everything. Who else? Oh, big shout.
Honestly, like, all the groomsmen were there, like, and the bridesmaids too. I didn't even have to worry about them. Like, literally, get good bridesmaids, because when I sent the email about the dresses, every girl had their dress 2 weeks later. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. Every girl had everything. I sent a total of 3 emails. Don't overdo it, because they're gonna start getting irritated. I sent 3 emails, and that was it. And the girls came through. Like, it was, so, yeah. Wedding planning, you will all get to see the outcome of how everything went. I think it went really good. Some of the details, only me and my dad knew. One of the details, Travantes didn't even know. So,
what was it?
The horse.
Oh, yeah, I did know about that.
I told you.
You told me.
Okay,
but
sorry.
You didn't tell me.
Okay, so he didn't know. I didn't think I had told him, but he was still surprised. Like, so, yeah. So that's how wedding planning was. Do you feel like you learned anything from wedding planning about me?
You be over the top too much sometimes.
Okay.
And you positive. She likes to get stuff done. She gets it done. If she wants something done, she gonna get it done. The negative, she gonna nag you to get it done. So, if you want something done and you want it done fast,
I'm not even gonna lie.
One call away, but after a while, she know how I get when I start getting frustrated. She leaves. She doesn't bother me too much. Like, she knows the limit that she can push with me till I start getting aggravated. Then when I start getting aggravated, then she tries to get extra mad and tries to like turn on me. Then, but she knows, just let them cool down. Let them cool down a little bit.
And trust me, there are going to be days, if you're wedding planning or about to get engaged, men, women, brother, sister, whatever, there are going to be days where you're going to be like, you know what? Cancel this wedding. Like, me and Trente went through that so many times. We not gonna have this wedding.
Over the wedding planning.
Yeah. Like, it wasn't like we was like, we don't want to be there. We just was gonna cancel the wedding and just get married. Like, Trent was like, tell your daddy to get his money back. Like, we was like going at it, but we figured it out. Like, we figured each other out a little more as well, because like me and Trent had never lived together, so that kind of gave us like what to expect. Yeah.
We've known each other. This is our first time.
It was our first time living together.
Our first, 3 months now that we living together?
Yeah. So. And that'll be in the next video as well, how it's been. And the last topic we're going to talk about is the day before the wedding. So the day before the wedding for me was very busy. I had to go, I would still have my bachelorette party, and then after that I had to go look at flowers. I canceled the rehearsal practice. Everybody was up in arms about that. Like, why would you cancel rehearsal? So we didn't rehearse for the wedding until the morning of the wedding, which I don't think it went bad. I actually think that some of the things that happened were kind of added to our wedding. Like, it made those fun, candid moments, you know? Like, I kind of think, like, it added some character. Because we'll look back at that and, like, laugh about it and stuff. And you all see those moments, too. But, yeah, we didn't do rehearsal before. We didn't need to.
I didn't know that you called that off, though.
Oh, yeah, I sent a group message. Oh, see, I wasn't even sending Travantes the group message.
No, hold on, let me tell you this part. So, my groomsmen are coming in, they're asking me questions. This is how bad the wedding planning got. Just to go back on that. They're asking me questions about the wedding that I don't even know about because she sent them group messages with me not even in the message.
I would forget because I would be like, oh, I told him already.
So they're asking me, I'm like, bro, I don't know. They be like, boy, you don't know shit about your wedding. I'm like, so I call her. I'm like, you told them this? Oh, then she gonna say, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. What you mean? How you forget to tell me? And I'm not even in the mess. So all of them are like asking me questions. Hey man, we need to I'm like, bro, I don't even know. Like,
yeah, so Travantes didn't even know the rehearsal was canceled. But at that point, the day before your wedding, some more advice I would give you as a bride: give your phone to one of your friends because you got too much going on. Like literally, I'm trying to get my hair done. I got like 10, but no less than 10 phone calls. I was getting my makeup done for my rehearsal dinner. Back-to-back phone calls. It was like never ending. From the day before the wedding until the rehearsal dinner, we just kept getting phone calls. Were you the same?
Yeah. Well,
well, they couldn't call because most of the phone calls were from Travantes asking, "What I'm supposed to be telling them?"
I called you once.
No, you did not.
Twice. I called her twice at the most.
He was very like cool about it. He was like, "Hey, I'm just calling to check on you," like da 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 da, and I was like, "Okay, cool." But
that was it. And then the other one, I was like, "Hey."
Well, you were texting though.
That don't count. You were texting me, so.
And then, so what was your feelings the day before the wedding? What advice would you give?
The day before the wedding, I had just drove down the day before the wedding.
Oh, yeah.
Which y'all seen that video. Go check it out.
Yeah, make
go
sure
check
you
out that
check
video.
out all those videos.
And then went to Weedettes, ate some chicken, went to the casino.
He was living the dream. That he was late for.
I was just chilling with my boys. I hadn't seen them in a long time. Some of them 3-4 years. So just trying to catch up with all of them. Wow. Her on the other hand, she wasn't stressing out though, which was crazy. She didn't stress out. She was just like, I don't feel like being bothered. So I was like, all right, cool. Because when I'm like that, I don't like being bothered either. Just don't mess with me. So I left her alone, and everything came together.
Yeah, like the rehearsal dinner, I was calling him. It was people coming in there. I'm like, I don't know who these people are. I'm trying to tell you, where you at? So Otis was in the background. Otis was like, calm down, Brianna. Like, he's going to get here. I'm like, what is going on? So I sent a group message, and I was like, where is everybody on their way? And nobody responded to that. And then one of Travantes' friends' wives, she came up to me and she calmed me down. She was like, don't let this ruin your night. Like, everything's gonna work. Yeah, shout out to Brittany. Like, she had pulled me aside and she was just like, don't let this ruin your night. Like, don't argue. Because she had just got married. When did they get married?
They got married in June. I was in that wedding.
Yeah. So, like, she had already been through this, and she was very helpful. She was like, if you need anything, like, she checked on, like, me, like, throughout the wedding to make sure I was good. So, we had a lot of good people, like, in our wedding and at our rehearsal dinner. Like, they were very helpful. Although, like, I was like, no, I'm good. But, yeah, so then he came in, like, we forgot about all that. Like, we just had a good time. Mother's, the food was delicious. Like, we enjoyed everything.
Mother's was great.
Yeah, and New Orleans was the perfect location. Do you agree to have a wedding?
Yeah, it was great because
we didn't have to entertain.
We didn't have to entertain. Everybody was entertained, but like we heard no complaints.
Yeah.
From anything.
Yeah, we got nothing.
The hotel we stayed at was right off of Canal, off the Hilton, right across the street from Harris. Yep. So Bourbon Street was a 15-minute walk. Possibly.
It was like a
10-minute walk. So I mean, and it was fun, man.
Yeah.
So it was a great time.
Yeah, like we couldn't have picked a better location because that night, like I just wanted to go in the room and relax, and we had got a bridal suite, so everybody went out. So I had that time to just relax. Everybody wanted to go to Bourbon. It was a lot of people's first times being in New Orleans. Yeah. So like Travantes and them, Travantes and them got in at what time? 4 in the morning?
Yeah, about 4 or 5.
Yeah, my sisters.
New Orleans, yeah. New Orleans, I got in every day around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
matter of fact, the day before wedding, I didn't get no sleep. I went to sleep probably about 6 o'clock in the morning. Had to be up at 8 to go to the wedding. We left at 11. So I didn't get no sleep before the wedding.
When I tell you, I don't know how the bridesmaids and groomsmen and anybody in the wedding, because everybody seemed to come in the hotel the same time. Like my uncles, They didn't get to their hotel till 6 in the morning. My sister coming in at like 4:30, and then we had to be up at 5 to start hair and makeup. And everybody made it on time. Like the groomsmen were down there on time, although they were having some little selfie session I heard about. I was already gone. The bridesmaids were on time, so I can't complain. Our wedding party came through for us. Like,
shout out to them.
Nobody came. Well, I don't know if they was hungover. They hit it well. Like, everybody came. Nobody would like.
Everybody was responsible.
Yeah, like, so I was so happy that everybody had a good time, that they got to go out, and that like nobody complained. Like, we got nothing but good. Like, and a lot of my dad's family had never been to New Orleans or like Louisiana in general, so they loved it. Like, they turned up. Like,
the food down there, man.
Yeah.
I wish I could go get me.
Yeah.
Bruh, if y'all in New Orleans, go to Harris.
Fuddruckers.
Go to Fuddruckers, and they got a catfish plate. Oh my gosh.
It is so good.
I can taste them catfish right now, man. Like, oh.
So yeah, that's how the engagement,
before the day of the wedding,
and the wedding planning went. Yeah, I think everything turns out real well. Like I said, we had our ups, we had our downs. No sugarcoating. Like, it's gonna happen if you're planning a wedding.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it's not gonna work out, because we made it. Almost 1 month.
Almost 1 month.
Yeah.
Wow. 3 days. 3 days.
Yeah. So yeah, and like we said, this is part 1. We'll have part 2 coming tomorrow. So make sure you're on the lookout for that. And then we'll have part 3 shortly after.
What is part 3? Stay tuned for part 3. Alright, man. Well, hey, appreciate you guys checking this out, man. Give this video a couple thumbs up, like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend.
To tell a friend, to tell a friend, especially if they're planning a wedding.
Yes, man. And tell them to come back and see us, man. Like I said, we have plenty more for you guys here coming soon, alright?
Y'all know what time it is. It's turn up, turn up, turn up.
We in this bed. We in this bed.
Hold on, how do do this?
Yeah. Hey.
Oh, they be doing this.
Alright, man.